beyond this body and senses, there lies this mind. This mind is the one which has all the logic, questions, doubts, delusions. Beyond the mind lies purity of intellect. This intuition arises from this intellect which is pure in nature. And beyond that is the Atman, which has no attributes whatsoever. It is absolute peace, absolute bliss. There are few who rise beyond the mind, beyond their logic and rational, and depend on that pure intellect that is also a faculty given to man. And intuition arises from that purity of intellect. So it is like this. Whom do you ask for a solution? You will get the solution from that. If you ask the mind for this solution, mind will guide you, do this, don't do this. This is where the logic and rational come. If you go one step up and ask that pure intellect to guide, which is intuition, then it will tell you how exactly you should do beyond the realms of logic and rational. Now, somehow in our education, in our upbringing, we have been trained only to use our mind and logic because our experience is limited to our five senses. So mind judges every decision based on physical experiences of these five senses. If it's pleasurable for these five senses, let us do it. If it is not pleasurable, let us avoid it. That is how mind does it. But intellect tells us, even if it is not pleasurable today, do it still because that is what is good for you tomorrow. There is a greater, deeper truth that lies in the intellect. That is the seat of intuition. How to apply this on a daily life when you have to deal with so many people around who are so logical, who have only rational? That needs a little bit of practice. That needs a little bit of deeper understanding of your intuitions. How does it come? Again, go back to silent and listen. All this listen happens when you become silent, when you shut down your mind and say, I know in this present situation, this is what is favorable, this is what is pleasurable, this is what will bring me popularity. But at the same time, something deep down is there which is telling me that something is not correct with this. So I must go back, sit down, meditate, silence my mind, keep all the logic out, and depend on that intuition voice which comes from within. And when I follow that with courage, I will see the results. And when you keep following it again and again and again, it becomes a habit. If you use this intuition born out of the intellect, pure intellect, it will become strong over a period of time. So give a chance to your intellect to guide you, keeping the mind aside. I always say heart should guide the head and head should guide the hands. So the real guidance should come from the heart. That is the seat of intuition. Practice this of going back to silence, trying to shut your mind and try to listen to something that is telling you from deep within. And everybody has it. Every single being has this deep intuition. But the mind is a bad enemy which comes and overpowers and says, no, do this because this is what will give you temporary pleasure, happiness or popularity or fame. This is what will please everybody. And that's how we fall into the trap of mind and keep doing that. So this practice should come to the youth, and for that some silent sitting, some withdrawal to within is very, very important on a daily basis. Every day you wake up, take the time when world is still silent, people have not woken up, the traffic has not started. Use those hours to sit and strengthen your intellect. And wherever you go, that will guide you. Beyond your mind's chatter, that will talk to you and tell you exactly what you should be doing in any situation.